Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Langer, and I'd like to share with you information on Zoom fatigue and how acupressure can help that. So today I was talking with my mentor, my friend, Dr. Jack Barnathan, and I was expressing admiration for a recent video that he produced on Zoom fatigue. And I'm going to share the link below so you can check that out. I highly recommend it. And Dr. Jack, being Dr. Jack, recommended that I share information on acupressure and how that might help. Zoom fatigue, it's a relatively new term, but I think it's a lot of us are going through this because right now with this whole COVID pandemic, we're not able to meet in person like we used to. And we are using technology such as Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, Google Meets. And while it's great, in so many respects, it can be very stressing to the brain. There's the lag time, when everything kind of like stops and starts, or bandwidth. There's the fact that you have to kind of hyper focus when you're talking to somebody. Your brain gets overstimulated, especially if there's multiple people on a conference. Then like you kind of almost don't know who to look at. You feel like you have to look at everybody, and it's also kind of can be stressful if you're, well, like me, a bit camera shy. Yep, I'm gonna admit that. So acupressure can be a really powerful tool, and there are so many points that you can use. I'm just going to share a couple with you that'll help to nourish your brain, calm your eyes, and clear your mind. And you also get a nice little massage too. So first off, I am going to share my screen because I love yoga and it's a good tool, but I'm not going to contort myself for you. So, all right. So the first point that we're going to show is kidney 3. It's on your foot. So you can see it right there. See, there's the zoom lag. It's right between the inside ankle bone and the Achilles tendon. It's in that little depression. I'm going to show you another picture on an actual foot. So there you go. There you go. Screen lag. Right there. See, there's the ankle bone. There is the Achilles tendon. In Chinese medicine, the kidney is responsible for nourishing the marrow and the brain. So, and this is a really powerful point. And what you want to do is you want to take your ring finger, because you can't apply as much pressure. I always say start off with the ring finger. You can go harder if you want, but just start off with the ring finger. And you just want to just apply very gentle pressure. Start off for about, if you can, do about a minute. If not, however it feels comfortable to you. That's a good point to start. And it's also a very grounding point too. The next point on your foot is liver 3. Now, liver 3 is wonderful because it helps to reduce stress, but in traditional Chinese medicine, it is connected to the eyes. Or the whole liver channel is. And why are the eyes so important? Well, you're staring at a screen all day and they get tired, they get red, they get irritated. And that can actually mess with the chemical signals in your brain. So how you find liver 3 is, as you can see, it's right between these two metatarsals. It's in between the first and second toe. You want to go right up between these two toes, then go right up, and you're going to feel like the point where the first and second metatarsal bones meet in the junction. That's where liver 3 is. It's that tender point. Now, when you do acupuncture, you have to be extremely precise. When you do acupressure, you do want to have the accuracy, but you don't have to be precise because you're going to get that point. And also on liver 3, you can use your ring fingers, or if you want, you can very, very gently use your thumbs if you get more comfortable with it, because you can if you can move your thumbs like this, you can sort of give yourself a little foot massage, and that'll feel wonderful. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because this is kind of strange. All right, the next points, they're going to focus more on clarity and your eyes. So we're going to do gallbladder 20. We're going to move right up here. As you can see, well, they really can't, but you go, it's right underneath your ear. This is that little depression right there. It's really tender. So you want to take your hand and you want to go back. All right. And there's like a little bump, and then it's right underneath your skull bone. Or what you can do is you can take your hand, because this is the thing about Chinese medicine, everything fits your body. It's really neat. Anyways, but you take your hand and you kind of put it on your ear, and where your thumb should actually hit that depression right underneath your skull. That is where gallbladder 20 is. And again, you can use these ring fingers if you're highly sensitive, but you can also use your thumbs, kind of apply them right here. And you can even sit with your hands like this, and no one can even tell what you're doing. You could be giving yourself acupressure. And I personally like the way it feels if I just move my thumbs like this in a circular motion. Just do it lightly. If you need to practice on a tomato, practice on a tomato, but it will feel wonderful. This point is helpful for headaches. This point is helpful if you have a cold. This point is another point that it stimulates that occipital nerve, and it goes right to your eyes and will help to relax them and supply them with blood that will heal them. Okay, the next point is a ring finger point, yin tong. It's right between your eyebrows, where your third eye is. You can see my face. But it helps for dizziness, headaches, mental clarity. So you want to press this point. Then you're going to like this one. We're going to go to stomach 8. It's right here in the hairline. It's about, go to the end of your eyebrows and go up, like right here. See, I kind of have a widow's peak, so you can see like right there. But how we're going to do this is nice. Take your ring fingers. We're going to start at yin tong. We're going to go across your eyebrows like this, then go up to stomach 8. Just go like this. You can do this as many times as you want, but a lot of times in technique, it's called twee knots, like just body work really. They usually do like 3 to 5 times. But if you do this, not only will you get a facelift, but it also helps to relax you and stimulate your brain. And the thing that I like about stomach ache, this one, is I use it a lot in clinic for anxiety, but it's for anxiety that's more related to chemical problems. And like if you have like clinical depression, bipolar disorder, just things that are really, really strong. And I'm not saying to not go to counseling or take your medication. No, do what you need to do. But it really, really helps to calm the brain directly. Yin tong relaxes you from an emotional level. Stomach ache relaxes you from a neurological level. So they're both important. And if you do this nice little massage, it also helps to relieve tension. So even though there is a lot more points on Zoom fatigue, I'm not going to overwhelm you and give you another kind of fatigue. If you have any questions or if you'd like to learn more, shoot me an email or send me a text. Okay, Dr. Elizabeth, signing off. All right, thank you. Bye.